Today is CUNY Prep Student Voter Registration Day. Yes.
People who have power are people who vote. People who have a say in how government runs and who runs the government are people that vote.
You just don't elect somebody to be in a position. You have the power to take them out of the office. You have the power to go to board meetings and express your desires and your feelings. You guys have the right to send letters to officials.
Get your letter written to your councilman or woman. You need to cover what you think the issues are, what the problems are, what you'd like to see done. And then we need to take that letter, the ideas that you put into it, and if you want to testify in the hearing later on. Let's look at the 3 issues.
Free college tuition, overcrowding in schools, and school safety.
Because there's a lot of school safety. I feel like they should be better trained.
What do you want to say about overcrowding?
Kids can't learn like that, and teachers can't teach because they get distracted.
I know for a fact I can't get financial aid because of my mom's job, but she can't afford college for me like that. She's not going to be able to do that. That's not fair. So if they got free college tuition, now I can go to college without having to worry about me coming out of school and having loans.
I think the job rate will go up because there will be more entrepreneurs and other people making jobs. Since it's free college tuition, where is it coming from? Are you getting taxes deducted more from people's checks? Are they taking money out of schools that actually need them?
You guys are here today to discuss the 3 main issues that affect us as students: free tuition, school safety, and overcrowded classrooms.
Being in schools are overcrowded, you have a less opportunity with teachers and you have a less opportunity for space. In CUNY Prep, it gave us a difference. It was like a change. It's a small class, which means you have the teacher that'll be there to help you and focus you.
We've all just been saying how overcrowding in schools affects students. How do you think it affects teachers?
They have to keep stopping the lesson to address people who are talking.
How many of you guys have felt overwhelmed by the amount of police officers and school safety agents?
And no, I wasn't overwhelmed by anything. I would feel better if it was. People bringing knives in the school. How do you get past school security with a knife? That doesn't make any sense.
We would come to school at 8 o'clock in the morning with 26 cop cars outside. And it wasn't just school safety, it was police officers. And the same way they got knives into that school, they got knives and guns right through the metal detectors, straight into the school, like nothing.
High schools with permanent metal detectors issue 48% more suspensions than schools without metal detectors. Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a bad thing because when students get suspended, they get used to being suspended and acting out and getting into rough behavior.
There are kids that see one getting by, so they think that they can get by doing the same thing, and so on and so on. So I feel like no suspensions is a bad idea.
Like, as individuals, we should take a stand in what happens in a community, because if you don't open your mouth and say something, then you'll get no results.
We count on free elections. We count on participatory elections because they're the basis of our democracy. To participate, but also to be a knowledgeable participant.
I'm glad that I could vote now.
I registered to vote, and it's a privilege.